Alright, so when it comes to building a white themed gaming PC, something that is really hard is to find a good white PC case on the budget. Something that comes with good features and is also of high quality. But in today's video, I think I have a solution for you guys. This is the Galax Revolution 2. Of course, it's a white PC case on the budget, retailing for about 4,500 rupees in the market. And this packs some really good features and has a really nice build quality to it. I personally really like this case, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys everything you need to know about the Galax Revolution 2. So like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads like this. But with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so starting off with the unboxing experience of the Galax Revolution 2, inside the box you get the case itself, and you also get your user manual and a box that contains all your screws, zip ties, everything you need to get the PC build up and running. So that's that. Now talking about the design and build quality of this case, of course, apart from the white color, this has some really good features to it, and the build quality is really nice as well. The materials used, in my opinion, are really nice, and the case overall has a really solid and sturdy feel to it. There's no flexing or creaking anywhere, and most of the case is metal. And wherever they've used plastic, it's ABS plastic, so that's again really good quality. And as I said, majority of the case is metal, and it's powder coated in this white color, which is a really nice finish in my opinion. I think it will last you a really long time, and it shouldn't really wear out like some of the cheaper cases that are available in the market. So that's that. And talking about your design overall, it is a normal compact ATX mid-tower case, so it will support your ATX motherboards, eATX motherboards of certain sizes, and also mini ITX and micro ATX motherboards. Talking about your fan mounting and radiator mounting, towards the back you have a 120mm fan or 120mm radiator. Towards the top you have a 240mm and a 280mm support. So again, you can add fans of the respective size, so two 120mm or two 140mm, and you can also add up to a 280mm radiator. And towards the front again is the same case, up to 280mm radiator or two 140mm fans. So it does not support 360mm radiators or three 120mm fans, but I think for a case of this size, I don't think you'll be needing a 360mm radiator. And another thing that's missing is a vertical mount, and you cannot vertically mount your GPU on this one, but apart from that, everything else is there. And talking about another really nice feature of this case is that it comes with its own Argb controller on the back, and it's not one of those cheap exposed controllers that just have the circuit. It's actually properly covered, and it's a plastic Argb controller that supports up to 5 fans and 2 LED strips. And this Argb controller can be connected to your motherboard in 2 ways. So you've got the Argb sync cable itself, and you've also got a PWM cable. So you can not only change the lighting color and effect using your motherboard software, but you can also change the fan speed. So once you connect the PWM cable to the controller as well as your motherboard, you'll be able to manage the fan speed, and you can also manage the lighting and color of all the RGB that's connected to the controller. And talking about airflow and stuff on this case, I think it's going to be pretty good for budget builds as well as slightly higher-end builds. So if you're building with an i3 or i5 or even an i7 with a good cooler, I think airflow should be sufficient. And same goes for Ryzen. I think you can build Ryzen 5 and Ryzen 7 PCs in this one, especially the newer CPUs that are slightly more optimized and don't heat that much. Of course, if you're using a good cooler, you should be able to achieve good temperatures. And talking about support for cooling, you can have a CPU cooler up to a 170mm height, and GPU length is going to be 360mm. So you can fit in the biggest, the beefiest GPUs in the market, as well as a pretty decent sized CPU cooler as well. And this front part does come off really easily, and that will give you access to your hard drive cage as well as the front radiator as well as fan mounting. Talking about the hard drive cage, they give you support for 2 hard drives and 2 SSDs on the back, and they also give you hard drive caddies, which are really important in my opinion, because a lot of case manufacturers do have support for hard drives, but they do not include caddies, and that's really hard and inconvenient to install hard drives later on. So that's that. Talking about the ports and I/O on this Galax Revolution 2, you've got 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, a power switch, a reset switch, and also a button to change around the effect and the color of the RGB on the case. So let's say you've not connected the RGB to your motherboard, you can just press this button to cycle around with some pre-built effects that the controller has. But as I said, it does support 5-volt ARGB sync. So if you have a motherboard software, example ASUS's Aura Sync, Gigabyte's RGB Fusion, ASRock Polychrome Sync, and MSI's Mystic Light, it's compatible with all those 4 ecosystems. So you can customize the lighting as well as the color. So that's not going to be an issue. Apart from that, overall, I really like the case. Some of the things that I like about this case is the PSU shroud, which is completely closed. There is no cutout. You can't see your power supply. And it's also a combination of white and black. The interior of the case is black and the top and the outside is going to be white. So there are some accents of black in mesh as well. So I like this case. It's not completely white, but of course for this price, I think it's offering some really good quality and good value as well. For 4,500 rupees, the amount of features this case is offering is really nice. And I think it's going to be really easy to build in this case as well. And talking about ease of building, cable management, in my opinion, is going to be one strong point for this case, because behind, once you take off the back panel, there's lots of space for your cables. There's lots of depth as well, so cable clearance isn't going to be an issue even if you're using custom sleeved cables. And there's pre-routed channels for you to route your cables and add zip ties or velcros. And in that way, overall, you'll be able to achieve a really clean and nice looking PC build. And it also makes future upgrades easier when you have cable managed to your PC really well. So that's that. And overall, as I said, it's a really nice case. I personally like it, and I might even build some PCs in this case in the future, because it's really good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you liked the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. Let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think about the Galax Revolution 2, and I'll be there replying to you guys. If you have any questions or queries about the case, again, leave them in the comment section down below. But with that being said, my name has been Yusuf. You guys have been awesome. Stay awesome, keep smiling, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.